As the sun dipped below the horizon and darkness enveloped the land, Sarah decided to take a shortcut through the old cemetery on her way back home. She had walked through it countless times before without feeling any fear, but this time she just couldn't shake off the eerie feeling that gripped her. As she made her way through the tombstones, she noticed that the air had turned cold and a thick fog had settled over the graves. The moon was hidden behind a thick, dark layer of clouds, casting shadows that seemed to dance and shift with each gust of wind. Sarah's footsteps echoed through the cemetery, and she just couldn't shake the feeling that she was being watched. She heard rustling in the bushes and caught glimpses of movement out of the corner of her eye, but whenever she turned to look, there was nothing there. As she continued to walk, Sarah came across a gravestone that looked older than the others. The inscription was barely legible and the name was faded beyond recognition. She felt a sudden chill down her spine as she realized that the grave seemed to be freshly disturbed, with the dirt scattered around it. Just as Sarah was about to panic, she heard footsteps behind her. She turned around to see a figure shrouded in darkness slowly approaching her. Her voice caught in her throat as she tried to speak, but no words came out. The figure drew closer, and she could see the glint of moonlight reflecting off the axe in their hand. Finally, Sarah spotted the entrance gate and sprinted towards it, her heart pounding in her chest. Just as she reached the gate, a blood-curdling scream came from behind her. She didn't dare look back, but she pushed open the gate and stumbled out of the cemetery, breathless and covered in dirt. As she looked back at the cemetery from outside, she saw no signs of the figure or the fog. Everything seemed calm and peaceful, as if nothing had happened. But Sarah knew what she had experienced was real. She couldn't explain it, but she was forever grateful to have made it out of the cemetery alive. From that day on, Sarah never took the shortcut through the cemetery again. And whenever she passed by it, she would always feel a chill run down her spine. A reminder of the scary encounter in the haunted cemetery that she would never forget.